Hey,
Well, hey, there's
Hey,
Redferrin.
how are you?
good. How are y'all?
Good. What you up
Dude,
to?
good to
What?
see you again.
Yeah, good to see
Yeah,
you.
I
good to
mean,
see y'all. Thank you for
good to
making some
see you.
time this morning.
Yeah, for
Your
sure.
camo shirt, I can't really see it. Is that camo?
Yes, sir. Mossy Oak.
When's the last time you put that to work and did a little hunting?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a little while. Honestly, I'm hoping to get on some turkey before it's over with, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have any off
Oh,
weekends.
and turkey. I've never done turkey hunting. Like pheasant's really fun. Deer, but turkey. Sitting still, I would last 7 or 8 seconds before I would completely wreck it for everyone in my party.
See, traditionally, me too. I usually can't sit still, but lately it's been so fast paced. I think I'd love to have to sit there and be quiet for a couple hours. I'd take it.
We're not expecting to talk about this at all, but in hunting turkeys, are you sitting in a blind waiting for turkeys to come to you, or are you walking through trying to find turkeys and getting them to come up?
I mean, best I know, you just post it up. You trying to be as
Yeah.
quiet as you can and call them into you.
You have a ghillie
So,
suit. Isn't that what they're called? Where you dress?
Stop it.
Yes, you dress
well, you won't
like
blend in best you can. You know, they got it for every season. Like they got some cool stuff right now. I mean, I wear it on the stage as much as I can, but the full foliage green leaf's pretty cool.
I could talk
That's how you'll
about
spot us at your show.
I
We'll be
could
the
talk
ones out
about
there wearing it.
turkey
Yeah.
hunting for
Come on.
hours. I don't think we're allotted the time, so we should probably move on. You're coming to town with Old Dominion, Redferrin.
Yay!
Very excited.
Yeah.
In June. Fiddlers.
Man, honestly, can't wait. I got to come there with FGL a long time ago on the songwriting bus, and that was one of the first amphitheaters I ever saw. So
Oh,
to be coming back and playing there is pretty full circle, and I'm really thankful they're having me on this tour. It's gonna be a
remember
good time.
remember when FGL was still a
Yes.
thing?
Was
Oh, it was a
that?
simpler time. It was a simpler
Yeah.
time.
Was
I
that
know stuff was easy, man. I don't know.
the Morgan Wallen, Dan and Shay
Yes,
tour?
ma'am.
Fiddlers. Yes, that was
Yeah, it
a
was.
good
Yes.
I
time.
mean, I cut my teeth on that tour. That was the first
Yeah.
time I'd ever been on a tour bus, and I learned the rules of the road. And real important for me, I saw how hard they worked. I
Yeah.
realized it wasn't a big party. Like they would work out and write songs and do the show, and everybody get a little loose every now and then. But it was so structured that it was great for me to see that before I tried to do it myself.
What is the number one lesson you learned on that tour? On being on the road, being on the bus?
Oh man, no solids on the bus.
No what?
Yeah, no deuces on the bus. Oh man, a lot of people think you can, and even if you can, you can't. Don't do it, please.
Oh God, I love that so much.
Yeah. Please don't do it.
God, here's me like, oh, the responsibility of being a serious songwriter. That's great. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, hey, Fiddler's Green has like 27 green rooms. Don't even think about it.
oh my God. It's going to be so great to have you back. We obviously have had Old Dominion in town many times. When we were introduced to you for the first time, because this is going to be a lot of people, I think, with KYGO's first time seeing you. You've got millions of streams. If people know you, or maybe this is their first time, we were introduced to you. Your rep came up about 5 minutes before you came in. And I don't know if I've
Oh.
ever heard a rep be as excited about
Gushing.
their artist
Yep.
as they were that day, and talking
really
about your
sweet.
level of talent. And I mean, it stuck with us to this point. And we really remembered it when you came in, and meeting you too. You are incredibly charismatic, really fun. We're so excited to see your show here.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. And just doubling back to the team, I mean, I've been with Warner a while, and I've lived a lot of life. I lost my dad. I've been through some real stuff, and everybody there showed up for me as a person first, and as always, just made sure that I'm good before we worry about anything else. And I think just some of the stuff that we've bonded over and been through together has really, I think that's why they're as passionate as they are, and it keeps me super hungry because if somebody else loves it that much, I sure better. So it's been really good for me to be around, and it's been the best experience ever. It's the only one I've ever had, but I'm thankful for them. I mean, even people that don't work there anymore are still like family, so it's pretty special to me.
And you were just on the Grand Ole Opry. Did you just make your debut, the Grand Ole
Yeah,
Opry?
yes, sir. I guess it was a month or so ago, which I can't believe time flies, but
Oh wow.
Grand Ole Opry invited us out, and it was me, Jelly Roll, Riley Green. It was such a cool night. That place was packed out, and Man, I it's the most nervous I've ever been, y'all.
Yeah.
Bet.
I mean, even during sound check, they're like, you can stand in the circle during sound check too. And I'm like, no, are you sure? Like, are you sure?
Right.
I mean, it was special. My dad grew up going there with my grandmother, and we always talked about what a dream it would be to end up there. And I passed that place 1,000 times going to the mall beside it, and
Yeah.
just never thought I'd see my name on the
Wow.
sign. And it was a special night. I felt like I got my country stamp.
You
It's
did.
it's hard to say you ain't singing country music if they had you there. So that was really special to me, and I'll never forget it. I hope they had me back. I can't wait to do it again.
So when you have that moment that every one of us won't have, and that's walking out and performing on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry, standing in the circle, what is something that you saw backstage, something that we never get a chance to see or know about the process that sticks with you that you maybe didn't expect?
Well, I would say the biggest thing is at the Opry, they don't run any tracks. So, like, if you have 5 layers of harmonies and background vocals, there's going to be 5 people singing it. And when
Nice.
we got to do that and they were singing it all live, it felt like it took it to church. I mean, the songs just felt so much more impactful. I was joking with my manager. I was like, "Can we get background singers for all the shows?" Because the soul and like the extra power it puts behind it when somebody was really doing it, it just made the songs feel that much more special that I got to sing.
There is room on the Fiddler's Green stage to bring your backup singers when you come to town, Old Dominion.
Hey, I'm far from that, man.
Do it.
I hope
Do
one
it.
day, but until then, we just have to sing it the best I can.
And at least we know now when we have to go to Fiddler's Green and we're working a show, the bathrooms, maybe avoid them when the bus shows up.
Uh, no, it ain't even like that.
They're-
It ain't our first rodeo.
Redferrin, can't wait to see you June 21st. Fiddlers, have so much fun on that tour, okay?
Yep. Thank y'all so much for having me. I appreciate y'all. See you soon.
See you soon.